Would you like to talk about our Lord and Savior, High Tier Gaming?
I mean, well, yes, but that's currently not what I'm at. Yeah, we're not exactly at that moment right now, sir. Can we shift back to something else? Yeah. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess.
Absolutely not.
Jay?
What?
You all set? You all ready to go?
I mean, I thought you were all ready to go.
Well, I'm asking you because you're the other person here. There's two of us. I thought, I'd be like, oh, well, I'll be nice.
What happened to the third person?
Not right now, man. Your impatience is not the way to go, sir.
What about the other 20 people?
Okay, those guys, well, I hate to say it, Jay, but they met an unfortunate but lively end. Very.
So they're imprisoned. Got it.
Why is that the first thing you go to when I say lively end?
Lively?
Yeah, but why would that... Okay, you know what? I can't. I won't even.
You won't even?
Ladies and gentlemen, what's happening? What's popping? What's shaking? What's cracking, guys? I am Samjcruz, and this is Jdog. And we are high-tier gaming. Jay, what are we playing today?
We are playing D&D. I'm not going to tell you the rest because I can't be bothered. But we are playing D&D today.
Wow, that was far less intriguing than it should have been. I'm a little disappointed in you, man.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you the rest. So Sam made a D&D room. As you can see, there's dice and there's chairs and everything, so that we can play D&D from across the waters. So yeah.
You gotta wave your hands when you do the across the waters.
Oh,
across the waters. Yeah, that's a little better. A little better.
Hmm?
All right, Jay, why don't you tell us what is going on? Because
I knew you were gonna say that, but that's time for the Dungeon Master. Because the Dungeon Master just emerges everything. So it's your turn. Bye.
Yeah, that's not how this is working. You're doing it, man. This is happening. You've got to tell people. You got to tell the people what's going on, man. Don't make me force choke you from over here. I'll do it. I will do it now. So, let's talk about Arthur. Arthur.
Okay.
What horrendous situation have you gotten yourself into?
A drunken bar fight.
Oh, really? And how exactly did one do such a unique and stupid thing? I mean, interesting. Interesting. That's what I meant. What'd you do? Who'd you piss off?
I was just asking simple questions, and because I'm not very good at it, I got myself in trouble. Other than that, the guy's just a bit pissed. What? So technically the whole backstory is that I'm looking for Pendragon. Now, if you don't know who Pendragon is, it's because you haven't watched the other videos. Go and watch the other videos so that you're not completely lost in this storyline. Because I ain't explaining the whole thing. It'll take way too long. We don't have that kind of time. So, if you don't know who Pendragon is, go and watch the first episode. But I am looking for his daughter. Now, the person in here matches the description down to the very fine details. The red hair, the height, the age, and I was only trying to... And the name, actually, and the name. So, my thinking was that, she ran away... The story is she ran away from home. I'm looking for her so I can take her back home, and I think it's her. But I can't be sure unless this person tells me what I want to know. And then he got really pissed about it and started... He tried to punch me and I kind of dodged. Because I'm still getting used to my abilities. And yeah, that's where we're at. So in the last episode, I generated a massive ice wall, and then Cyrus, being the absolute tank that he is, just freaking flips over this wall and is just like, alright, I'm ready to slit some throats. So yeah.
Yeah, okay, so, just so we're all clear, he says that this person matches the, description to the T. First of all, he does not know her height. He has a general guesstimation about her age, And the name is...
The name matches!
Mostly correct. Like, so basically what he has is a slight, very slight, maybe guess. And after that, it's just all...
I have a maybe guess.
He has a maybe guess, and from this maybe guess, he has 100% decided that the first red-headed girl he comes across, hey, little red-head girl, you've been kidnapped by a random guy. My father? Yes, you've been kidnapped by your father. So that basically is where we're at. Where were you going? Where were you supposed to be going? Do you remember?
No.
No? Okay. You were on your way to Torrent Town.
Torrent! I remember now. I know. On that way to Torrent, and yeah, we'll go get some.
Tell me one thing that you know about Torrent Town. Tell me one thing you remember about Torrent Town, Mister. I know it.
It's called Torrent Town.
It doesn't count after I said it.
Okay. It's up this massive hill.
It's always raining. That's the one you were looking for. Always raining.
My bad.
That was the answer we were looking for?
That
was the answer we were looking for. Alright, guys.
Can I play this game again? Do I get around to?
You do not get around to. You failed this
God
country.
Damn it. Okay,
you have failed these people. So, currently, you, Arthur, and your allies are on their way to a place called Torrent Town.
Yes.
This town... Yes, this town is basically a place that's known for its constant rain. And that's kind of where some of the freshest water in this area comes from. However, it seems you've been a bit sidetracked due to some statements that may or may not be true.
Oops.
So, without further ado, let's get back into it, shall we?
Okay.
It is strange to see yourself in the middle of a showdown with the common folk. Regular people, average citizens. You, being someone who is not skilled at fighting people that you're not trying to kill, you may find yourself in a bit of trouble here, as these people are just flesh and blood. They're regular mortal people, and should you decide to go all out, you'd probably massacre whatever group you're facing. However, at the moment, your biggest concern is not your power and your strength. It's not the magic that comes from your hands. Right now, your biggest concern is what looks to be a surprisingly bloodthirsty short elf with two swords, who is currently standing behind the man you were just talking to. And the question that rolls through your mind is one thing. Are we going to end up killing this whole village? Is this whole town dead now? Like, did we send this elf into a mad rage and he just murders an entire town? And with that, it became the second ghost town that you somehow entered. So,
no.
Cyrus stares at this man who hasn't quite turned to look at him, because now he's got a wall on one side, a wall of frozen ice on one side, and you behind that wall, his real target. But he can feel the pinprick of a blade to his neck. And you hear Cyrus call out to you, Mage, what the hell did you do?
Nothing.
Did you tell them that?
Yes.
Remind me to kill you next.
Okay.
So he steps away from the man who was staring at you, and the man swings at him and misses. Cyrus disarms the man with the pitchfork and stabs the man behind him in the leg. When he pulls out his blade from the third man, that man collapses screaming, and the one without a pitchfork is taken aback. A moment later, a centaur comes around your wall. He's right next to you. And as you look up, you see Bishop wink at you from atop the centaur. As Ormond rides past your current target, the man kind of looks shocked at this whole setup of this poet riding on a majestic steed that's half man, half horse.
Oh my god.
And, of course, being Bishop, he says to the man who just got disarmed, only a little bit behind you, Easy now, son, this one might hurt a bit. The man looks at him weirdly, but somehow lowers his guard just as Ormond turns and kicks him with his back legs.
Oh!
The man literally hits the back of this bar, and you hear a crash as he falls through the wood. Ormond doesn't exactly say anything until Bishop hops off him and slaps him on the backside. Ormond looks at Bishop and says, "Never again." Sorry. That was on me. Arthur, can you deal with the very pissed man that you very much caused? The man, he doesn't exactly seem to be out of the fight, but he doesn't seem to be really excited about fighting anymore. Like, he doesn't seem to have as much oomph in him. What would you like to do, Arthur? What would you like to say? Something's got to happen if you're going to put this stalemate to an end.
I'm just getting my pages together. Hold up.
How can I kill this poor, defenseless man today?
No, it's more the fact if I say something wrong and it goes for me, like, I want to have like a backup, so just give me a second.
Well, currently your wall is up, and your wall, should he miss you and hit the wall, it will literally launch shards of ice at you.
Yeah,
or at him, to be fair.
I'm trying to avoid him getting killed.
Well, maybe you should give him some kind of warning, a heads up, a statement, concern for his very life.
Fine. What? This needs to stop right now. This wall behind me, or in front of me? In front of me? Or
it's in front of you. It's in front of you.
Okay, this wall in front of me, if you touch it, it will kill you immediately. It will fire spikes into your body and you will die immediately. You have seen what we can do. Just put down the weapon and we can forget about all of this.
So, first, I should let you know he has hit you. However, his weapon is still on him. It's not actually in his hand. He's only punched you and swung at you once. Now, do me a favor and give me a perception check.
Perception?
Perception.
Hell yeah, my guy.
You have a grand total of 0 on that, but roll it anyway.
17.
You notice a red-haired girl coming around, not the side that you're on, but coming from the other side of the bar.
Uh-oh.
Can I take down that wall? Can I take down that wall, please?
So she's actually closer to Cyrus, which means he's more likely
That's even
to...
worse!
So...
It's so much worse than my wall.
So, as she steps around the corner, she sees you and sees the bartender, the actual bartender.
Which is not her dad, right? It's the guy that got impaled with Cyrus's right sword.
Oh, no. That guy is still perfectly fine. The bartender is still perfectly fine. He has not been injured in any way.
Oh,
the question is
guy,
this.
right, got it.
Wait. Oh, no, that didn't work. No! Come again! Come back!
Good!
Don't
Good.
make me use the pink. Don't
Stop.
make me do it.
Use
Oh,
the pink!
Okay. Ha! There we go. Got it back. Oh, wait, wrong button. Yeah! And it rolled right into my... I'm not going to count that. Because it rolled into my... Why? Why you hate me? Okay.
It's a 1.
Okay, so it did count.
1.
It doesn't matter either way, because it rolled... Since it rolled back into there, it still counts the same way. Okay. It still was rolling. That's good. Alright, so... That was important. This is an important moment, because as she walks around, she opens her mouth to say something. But at that same time, she is actually beat to saying something by the bartender.
Ooh.
Who puts his hands up and says, "Fine, man, take the girl. Shit, I ain't need her." And as that happens, the girl's mouth closes and instead her eyes go wide.
So, does this mean that she isn't your daughter then? Can you just answer that question, please?
No, she's not. All right.
I knew it! I knew it!
Take her and go, man. What do you mean, take her and go? He turns around. Sweetie, I'm just trying to calm down this psychopath who, as you can see, has clearly attacked me and other people of this town.
In defense.
Does this really look like defense, sweetie?
Yo, you swung at me first.
And yet, I have no weapon and I'm nearly surrounded by you psychos.
Do you see us necessarily killing any of you? We're literally just wounding you so that you cannot harm us. So, if we wanted you dead, you've seen our power. We could have done it in 3 seconds.
Cyrus sighs. Can I just kill him?
No!
No, you cannot.
Because you'd be
Just proving them right.
We only wanted to know about the girl because
Her father is looking for her.
The girl walks closer towards your wall. The girl has a name.
I know she has a name. Can I? I'm gonna.
Can I take that?
Dungeon Master, I have a question.
Go ahead, ask your question.
My wall. Am I able to like drop
Yes.
that? Because I feel she's gonna walk into it.
You are very much able to drop it.
Can I just drop that wall like right now? I'm
dropping my wall.
So, oh, what a manly thing to do. Baby,
no, I just
I'm
don't want her
dropping
to
my
be
wall.
like. I just don't want her to be like one of them people. I'd rather die than go back to my father's. Like just because I can't stop my wall if it activates. Like that's regardless.
It
I
is-
don't think I have enough points to flash step in front to save her.
So, the wall, which has been letting off this frothy white, as the heat of the day is definitely hotter than this icy wall. The wall just kind of falls into shards, and very quickly turns into a wet puddle dividing you from the bartender. And about 5 feet from the bartender, now the young redhead is walking up. What's this about my father?
Well, you see, your father helped me out when I was at my lowest. And basically, me and him had a sparring match of sorts. And he mentioned that you had run away. And I said if I could find you, I would try and bring you home.
The girl looks to the bartender. That can't be possible. I've lived here my whole life.
It's possible you could have amnesia, or he could have found you when you ran away and you started a new life and you put that behind you.
Never know. You were quite young when you ran off.
Do me a favor, Arthur.
Yes.
And let's see if you actually have this skill first. Ha! Never mind. Cool sauce.
Awesome!
Moving on. She looks to the bartender. There's nothing to roll for. You don't have the skill.
Damn. Then this is useless, yeet.
So she looks to...
Oh, it was a nat 20 as well. Damn.
No, that's just because it came back and reset automatically. Nice try, though. Points for effort.
Whatever.
So, she looks at the bartender. Is that true? The bartender looks to her. Look. The important thing to know is that these men, I'm not talking about them. I thought I grew up here. That's what you told me.
Oh, snap.
Sweetie, never mind. What's your name again? She points to you, Arthur.
My name's Arthur.
I'll be traveling with you then.
Lovely.
You will take me back to my father, as you say. Is that fair?
Yep. That's fair. That's fair.
I'll collect my things. Sweetie, there's... Don't speak my name. Or even look at me. I apparently don't even know you. Alright. Whatever. Do what you want, kid. These years I spent raising you. So you say. So, Arthur, I need you to do me one favor.
Yep.
Give me a perception check, yes. Actually, wait.
Oh, too late.
It's okay, because we might just make that into... Oh, good. That becomes a 19 with your profiling expertise.
Oh, yes! Oh!
Something about him looks sinister. Something about the face he's making puts you at unease. And his hand seems to be a lot closer to that weapon that was sheathed moments ago.
Cyrus, restrain the bartender!
It takes a moment to register in the girl's mind, but as she turns around, she sees a blade hit this man in the shoulder and literally nail him to the back of the wall behind him. And he screams.
I didn't say... I said restrain him.
Restrained!
I said restrain! I said restrain, not...
Is he not restrained?
Cyrus, it's not always... You don't need to do it violently every single time.
So you want me to run all the way over there and... Get out of here. Look, he's restrained. Are you happy? You big
just
baby.
remove his weapon.
Why didn't you just go with that?
He
walks over and...
Smarter than that.
takes the weapon. Well, you know what? Sometimes you just have to do it yourself. Why didn't you take his weapon?
Mage, not fighter. Mage. Magic is my strong suit.
Big baby.
Whatever, you stupid elf.
I'm going to get my things. She just walks off. All right, ma'am, we'll be out here. Arthur, can we powwow here?
Not if you're going to tell me off, Bishop. No.
He kind of uses a finger and waves you towards him violently.
Fine.
It's a violent finger wave.
I can only imagine what that would be like.
So,
come here.
You can still hear the guy in the background saying, "Can you take the sword out of my..." Shut up, you whiny bastard. Can you see we're powwowing? And he walks off, leaving the bartender kind of stuck with his arm and this sword in the back of the bar. Arthur, we're chasing a possible demon.
And
you're gonna bring some little... What is with you and bringing little girls along on dangerous missions?
Hey, you're making that sound a lot more creepy than it actually is.
Really? Because I feel like we only just got rid of one little girl, only to collect another?
Well, that first one was unusually strong, so I'm very, very hesitant to say that she's a little girl. Second of all, that is Pendragon's daughter. I promised him to bring her home if I ever found her. So and now I have.
The best way to do that is to bring her into an active, most likely to be dangerous combat zone.
We don't leave her in the combat zone. We leave her somewhere safe.
Where is safe that... I don't... Oh, I feel like...
That makes sense. Or we could go back, deliver her to Pendragon, and then come back.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. I'm sure the world will wait while you take this little girl to see her daddy. I feel like I need to make an executive decision here, Arthur. Give me one good reason. Just one good reason why this little girl should be joining us.
Because she has a chance to be reunited with her family.
You hear Cyrus say, "I think I'm going to be sick."
Cyrus, shut up!
Oh, Lordy.
That makes sense.
If I wasn't a poet, this would just be ridiculous.
But you are a poet, and you certainly do know it.
All right. Fine. We'll drag this little girl along with us. But I'm letting you know right now.
Drag her, but okay.
I'm letting you know right now. Not taking care of diaper duty on this one. He taps his nose.
Yeah, you are.
I hate you so much, son. I do. I don't tell you enough.
Really.
I don't tell you enough. I hate you, boys. I'm ready. She comes out with just a single bag. Is that it? I'm surprised. I expected to have like an entire luggage carriage full of her stuff.
Bishop, don't be rude.
Well, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I don't mean to concern you, but here's the thing. We're kind of going to Torrent Town. Yeah, you said that. Do you know where
Bishop,
it is?
how have you forgotten all this?
I
didn't. There.
I didn't.
We went in asking for directions.
We got a little bit sidetracked on a little side quest here when somebody decided to have this long and violent conversation with the bartender. Still here!
Cyrus, remove the sword already.
God, I'm being ordered around by so much. He walks over and you hear, "Ah!"
Shall we take our leave, Bishop?
Well, I guess there ain't nothing else to do in this town unless someone else has some side quest that needs to be done. Orman, don't look at me. Cyrus, I came here for a reason. He turns to you. Arthur?
No more side quests from me. No, I'm good.
Side quest. I'm so sorry. Your name was Andy, right? I don't know if that's actually my name. From what Arthur says, it's Andrea. So, Andrea, do you have any more side quests to do?
Bishop, I'm gonna punch you in a second.
No, you're not, because you're a crappy fighter, but a damn good mage. Slap you on the shoulder.
I will use my blood abilities on you.
Oh, you are a dirty bastard.
Yes, let's go.
So, you're walking right now in silence. Ormond and Cyrus have kind of walked a bit ahead of you. And currently, you, Bishop, and Andrea are following the path. Originally, she was leading, but it was more like a few seconds, and then she just pointed down the direction where the path literally leads to the next town. So, I mean, it wasn't really all that difficult. You know, there wasn't really much leading necessary. So, on your way there, would you like to say something?
So, Bishop, got any poetry words of healing by any chance?
Poetry words of... Son, why do you make it sound so unusually weird? Like, it just... Poetry words of healing and grabbing little girls and... Say what?
I've grabbed nobody! Take that back, Bishop!
It's been a while. It's been a while. Last little girl we grabbed is still back where we came from.
We rescued her. She was literally an orphan in a dead town.
Oh, really? Then how come we found her mother? Orphan, huh?
Well, at the time she was orphan. What, so you saying that you would have just left her there, Bishop?
So you're saying she was half orphaned on her daddy's side?
You're saying that we should have just left her in that town that was overrun and completely destroyed? Yes or no?
I believe it is important that
Yes or no? Yes or no, Bishop?
I do.
Yes or no?
No, we shouldn't have left her there.
Exactly. So, we all rescued her. Not just me. I'm not grabbing nobody.
See? Now he's making me an accomplice.
This one's different.
This one has a name. Why do you keep talking to me like I'm not right here?
No, I'm just trying to make Bishop see sense.
And I'm trying to find sense in the fact that I just followed a bunch of strangers out of town with the only man that I knew as my parent apparently not being my parent. So, I don't know. I feel like I have a rougher time here. It could just be me.
I could tell you a little bit about your dad if you want. I do know him.
Okay.
So, basically he's a strong man. Very, very strong man. But also kind. Very kind. And he misses you a lot.
You basically just explained a dog or horse.
No, I'm not done. It's quite funny. We entered a fighting competition together, and, well, turns out he was the champion, and I didn't know that at the time. You see, the night before I'd collapsed in the snow and everything, and he took me in, basically, and helped me. And then took me to the town where I was going to participate in a fighting competition, which I did. And then, as the champion came out, little did I know it was him. Which was a shock. Didn't think he was a fighter.
So, he beat the crap out of you.
Yes. And also used a bit of magic, which was shocking. Didn't know he was a mage as well.
wonder if that means I'm a mage, or...
It could be. Sometimes mage abilities are passed down. I wonder.
If I have to be as weird as you, I don't know if I want that.
Not really weird, we're just...
I don't... Let's not lie to the
Bishop!
girl. I'm just saying.
Bishop, if you're not going to talk about total healing, stop talking.
Oh, he taps you on the shoulder. Stop being a baby. So,
I need a little bit of healing, okay.
You're actually going to pull back 6 points of grit as he taps you on the shoulder, and you feel a little better. See, Arthur? It's totally reasonable for you to be patient about this stuff.
I'm just saying.
Alrighty then. Yeah, we better catch up to the others, lest, there's something else we missed out on.
Not necessarily, no.
Alright, I think I'm ready to join the rest as well. We'll talk more, Arthur.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. You notice kind of a hint of a smile on her as she kind of walks up towards the others. Torrent Town is constantly covered in rain. And as you approach closer, you notice there is a cloud over it. After a little more walking, you start to feel the drops. They eventually intensify into pouring rain.
Something tells me we're getting close.
The other something that tells you you're getting close is the fact that you notice a large wall in the distance. When you look over, Andrea seems confused. She keeps glancing back where you guys came from and looking forward. I don't... Something about this seems weird. I don't remember them having a wall.
That's not a good sign.
You're about maybe 40, 50 feet off. The wall now has come into plain view. And you notice that some of the wall looks like it's made of brick, and it's extremely high, while other parts of the wall are made of wood, like large logs of wood. But they seem makeshift and thrown together. More specifically, directly in the front, the wood looks relatively new. As you begin to approach the wall, you hear, "Who goes there?"
Bishop, that's your cue.
Why is it always my cue?
You're
All right.
the poet!
Alas, it is I, the great bishop and
Great.
company. We have traveled from across the waters, and we're here to condone with the, I don't know, rain spirits? How am I doing, Arthur?
You're doing terrible. Are you really a poet?
I am, but you kind of put me on the spot there. I usually like to take my time and set a few things up. can I ask a question? What do you want? This wall is really ugly. Is there a reason it doesn't all match? What? We have to keep rebuilding it.
Why?
As you say this, you hear the howls in the distance. Oh no, not again, no! You hear the guy start running down from wherever he was standing above the wall.
What's that noise?
The howls sound wolf-like, and they seem to be coming closer. What would you like to do, Arthur?
Okay, first things first, I want to get Henrietta, to... Wait, hold up. Yeah, no, I want to get Henrietta to safety.
Henrietta? Henrietta?
No.
Henrietta?
No.
Andrea?
No, not Henrietta. Andrea.
There you go. Okay. I don't know who Henrietta is, but she sounds like a very interesting person. We should meet her.
I can't read my own writing here.
I'm freaking out, man.
My pencil was, like, literally not, like, good.
Look, man, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out, man.
What was her name again?
Andrea, yes. Andrea. I mean, if you ever want the spelling. Baboom. Baboomshka. Babushka. So, what will you do, Arthur?
Ormond, I need you to protect Andrea.
He pulls out his blade and says, "Damn it, Mage. I'm a healer, not a warrior."
That's why you're the last line of defense.
Hate being
And
sit on babysitting.
me and Cyrus will go deal with the problem at hand.
Cyrus looks you up and down.
Don't give me that look, Cyrus. Me and you are the fighters here, so shut up and do it.
He says nothing and pulls out both his blades.
Damn right.
And as he starts walking in front of you, he says, "We are the fighters. You're funny."
Okay, I need you to describe what is around us right now.
You are currently with your backs against the large wood gates.
Okay, I want to tell Bishop to get the rest of you inside.
Small problem there, Arthur. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that's a really tall gate, and it ain't open.
Then call out, and we'll give you as much time as
We can.
Delightful. Hello? Is anybody? So, here's what you see. As you look back toward the path you came down, there are forest, trees, large oaks on either sides of the path. Now, what you do notice as you look a little more carefully is that there's at least a 20-foot clearing between the forest and this wall, which means it had to have been cut down fairly recently.
right.
Because again, this doesn't seem to fit the original town setup. What you do finally hear is, as the howls start to quiet, you see 1, 2, 3 pairs of eyes in the distance, still unnoticed by the forest, still in the shadows of the trees. The eyes are somewhat yellow in color. And as what to your understanding might be some sort of animal, give me a profiling expertise check.
Okay.
12.
13.
Nap.
Something about this animal looks off. And as it crawls forward on all fours, you suddenly realize why. As it stands up on 2 legs and howls once more. Cyrus looks to you. Fucking werewolves.
Ah, fun.
Roll me initiative.
That's a 16.
I really gotta stop throwing it on the floor. That's a 14. Good news! You're first on the scene!
Lovely.
Arthur. Okay, so we gotta remember, when we're actually rolling
How
it, we gotta
far away
roll up.
from Bishop are we right now? And how far away are they from us?
Okay, so the
Describe the battlefield for me.
clearing for you is about 20 feet. So I would give you a chance to go through your knowledge of them, but you don't have any. So you don't know how far they can get in a short amount of time. But the clearing between the whole wall is about 20 feet. You may be about roughly 10 feet in front of the rest of the group.
That's fine.
Cyrus is next to you. But that means you're only about 10 feet away from these werewolves. And you are first to act.
That's
What
good
will
for
you do?
me. I, as an action, would like to use Thunderstorm.
Oh!
Because that gives me 25 feet of range. So they're well in my range there.
So, tell me, what does Thunderstorm do?
Thunderstep. As an action, expend 3d10 grit to create a lightning storm in a 25-foot cube.
Ooh, sounds fancy. Let's start expending those d10s.
Wait, but I'm not done. And I can deal 6d... 6 plus 6 lightning damage. The point of origin can be up to 50 feet away from the caster as well. But even if I'm directly right into it, this ability does not damage me at all. It has no effect on the caster. I can literally rain lightning down upon myself and it would not hurt me. Which is an amazing ability. I like this ability. It's
All right,
nice.
Zeus. Let's start expending some grit.
Play.
So,
Now,
let's start expending some grit, shall we? Now, 3d10, right?
3. Yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
That's...
The D10, the D10 is strange, but it should be the one that looks all diamond-y like. It's like a single diamond.
Yeah, no, it's not the diamond one, is it? Is it?
No. It's not the D8 diamond. It's
it's the bigger diamond, so not that one.
Right. It looks like
It's the one I
a
just yeeted
real...
across the field. This one.
There you go. Hit it.
So, we want low numbers, come on.
6. Two for a grand total of 8 so far. 4. A grand total of 12. So that is going to take out one. It's going to take out. No. It's going to take out one of your hidden reserves. So you have no more hidden reserves left.
But I have 1 grit left.
You have 1 grit left. That is correct.
Woo!
So.
Very nice. I forgot about that one hidden reserve.
There you go. This is why I'm here for you, bruh. Got you.
Dungeon Master saves the day as usual. Now, for the damage, 6D. Now, for everyone that doesn't know, would you like to explain what the 6 plus 6 damage is?
So, wait, what am I explaining? What are you trying to figure out here? Oh, okay. So here's the thing. You're gonna roll the d6s, and whatever the result of those multiple d6s are, you'll add 6 to it.
There you go. So in other words, a crap ton of damage is about to happen.
Well, let's see. What you got?
We got a 6.
Oh.
And I get, what is it? 6 of these. Yeah, I get 6 of these.
Indeed.
So that's a 6. And then, what was that? A 2?
8 in total.
Yep. That was 2 rolls. 3. That's the third roll. Oh, a 3. Very nice.
11 in total. Really,
Why is
just
that not
gonna
coming back?
sit. Just gonna sit here.
It's just gonna sit there, apparently.
Just gonna sit there. It's like, nah, man.
Oh, come on!
Oh, now it goes back.
2.
10 in total.
Four.
14 in total.
One more roll. One more mighty roll. Come on! 4.
18 in total, plus that 6. Which brings us to a grand total of 24 damage. Now,
That's a lot of damage.
First, we do need to check to make sure your presence isn't a negative. So, 22 damage.
Hey, that's still a lot of damage.
It still is. And after
That's
checking
a lot of damage.
one other thing, whoo!
Why is my dice not coming back to me?
I have some very interesting news to you.
What?
So, here's the thing. Roll me a 1d8.
Right.
So that turns it into 25 points of damage as the rainstorm mixed with the lightning causes an additional explosion. And and because so that 25 then becomes a 50 for reasons that we'll express soon enough.
I'd like to cast that in front of me towards the werewolves, please.
For a moment, your hands spin around you, just in front of you, into a small circle, and you can see lightning arcing from it. But as Cyrus looks up, a little bit past you and above these creatures' heads, a giant circle has appeared, and it is also sparking with lightning. What do you say as you send this down?
Begone, foul beasts! Thunderstorm attack!
The explosion of lightning literally flash fries all 3 of these creatures, and the trees in front of you just shatter into pieces. Cyrus grabs you and pulls you down as hunks of tree go everywhere, avoiding you what could be semi-fatal damage, as, let's be honest, you're protected from the lightning storm, but trees are not in your defensive capabilities.
Oh, damn, shrapnel!
However, as the storm of lightning dissipates, you look back and 3 searing bodies are just laying there, covered from head to toe in ash. One of them is still kind of...
You're getting sparked.
That was a lucky shot, Mage.
Lucky? That was skill!
You look a little
Don't
tired.
be jealous.
You want to sit?
Don't be jealous.
Need a sippy cup?
No, I do not.
I do need a rest, though. How about we get inside that fortress?
Open the gate! Hey guys, I got it! Finally! Cowards. I can hear that! I'm not wrong!
It'd be the first time, though, he was right.
The wooden gates pull in towards the town. And as the lot of you enter the town, you notice there is a ginormous crystal that looks like it has water just swirling around in it. As you fully step into the gates, the doors very quickly are pushed closed by people. And they bring down their spears. State your business!
I mean, considering we just killed 3 werewolves, do you really think spears would stop us? Thank you would be nice.
At ease, soldiers. A man walks up to you. He's rather hefty and looks like he just finished a meal of some sort. I am the town's leader here. Who are you?
I don't think we have a team named Bishop!
I'm not naming the team too. Arthur!
Fine. We're a bunch of adventurers.
I guess, sure. That doesn't answer the question. What is your business here?
Bishop, you tell him I'm tired.
Oh, big old baby. We have heard that there was possibly a sighting of Raksha. Demons? Here? Not that I am aware of. But I may be a little out of touch. Just a bit. Welcome to Torrent Town.
Thank you.
That was a pretty impressive little trick you did. Are you interested in a job?
I mean, we could do with making a bit of money. What do you think, Bishop?
It depends. Are you offering a job or offering him to, like, stay here and... Why not both?
Let's just start off with the job first. What do you have in mind?
Well, I don't know. Remove these accursed creatures from out of our town. You see, the thing
You mean
is...
the werewolves?
Yes, nasty beasts, those.
So you want us to exterminate the werewolves?
Well, we've had to kill so many of our men that have been bitten, and we were forced to slaughter them. It was...
So, basically, the ones you couldn't kill have now turned into werewolves and are hunting the village, which is why the walls look so wrecked outside, correct?
Cyrus shoves you in the stomach and grabs your hand and walks off with you.
What's that for, man?
No.
What do you mean, no?
What he's talking about is cursed werewolves. In other words, those who actually have a lycanthropic curse. They pass on the curse through a bite. Those wolves seemed pretty calm, didn't they?
I mean, I suppose so, but there's not really much you could do from that point of view.
Right. What I'm saying is, cursed werewolves can't control their change, and they certainly wouldn't just stand there and prepare for a battle like that. Like, that was tactic. They were looking like they were going to work together. Cursed werewolves would attack anything. They don't pack up.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying those at most are emotive. Basically, short, sweet, simple version, they're regular people who can turn emotionally into were creatures of some sort.
So basically they have full control over their abilities.
Not full, but a lot more than
normal werewolves.
Right, and more importantly, they can't transfer anything from a bite.
So what were they doing coming out like that then?
That's where my genius ends. I don't know. Excuse me, boys, I'm over here. Can we continue? You murdered your men for nothing, you fat moron.
Yes, calm down.
He killed his men for no reason.
I know, but he's in charge here, and he can simply wipe us out, and I don't have enough magic to deal with it. I apologize for my associate here. He's tired. We're all very tired. How about we rest up for the night, and we'll discuss this in the morning, this job.
Oh, it's certainly fine. You know elves of their kind are always so savage. What did you say?
Cyrus.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Is that a threat?
It's not a threat. Like I said, he is tired from the journey, and like you said, you know, like people get angry when they're tired, and you know, don't even worry about it. So we're gonna rest up. Is there a place that we can stay? And like I said, we will discuss the details in the morning.
All right, Fairy. Your abilities have impressed me. You and the human can stay in the inn. However, the horse and the elf need to stay in the stable. I don't need animals running wild here. Excuse me?
Oh dear. Just, Cyrus. Oh, you're angry? Just keep it cool.
He just told me to go to the stables.
You can stay in my room, it's fine.
I'm gonna take a walk, Arthur.
Don't do anything drastic.
I make no promises. He puts away both of his blades and walks off.
Again, I apologize for him. He's just very, very tired. We've been through a lot lately.
Oh, no. It's all right. I understand. Those creatures are always so... well, you know, they're kind.
Okay.
Can you take us to the place where we can rest up, please?
Of course. And I'll give you the personal tour myself. And little girl, it is nice to... Don't say a word to me. I already don't like you. Oh my. Such a touchy little group you have here. You should really keep your little people in line there, Fairy.
Yeah, I'm a sylph, but yeah, sure.
It's fine. It's fine. Come, Fairy. Come on. Ormond looks at you and says, I think I'll also take a walk.
That's fair, Ormond. Just, if you run into Cyrus, try and contain him if you can.
I'm not getting killed over questionable people.
I said, if you can. If you can't, at least you tried.
He puts a hand up. So, the man kind of leads you on what seems like it's a really garbage tour. Like, he's pointing to the prettiest houses in the area and completely ignoring anything that you might actually find of value. You know, he basically leads you on a tour of nothing. You know, he shows off his house and shows off where he works, and he shows off, you know, okay, this is certain, you know, this is such and such who lives here with us, and they trade in this, and this whole time, you're not really able to keep up with what he's saying, mostly because you're exhausted, but also because the people he's talking about don't sound like they need any explanation. Like, he's not showing you where vital locations are. He's not showing you where you'd go to buy this, or, you know, where you'd go to get this information. He's just showing you rich people's houses.
Right.
So Bishop kind of slows himself down so that he's in between both you and Andrea. So why are we helping these guys again?
One, we could use the money, and two, we just need a place to rest at the minute. I don't know if we're helping them yet.
Oh, this is really not looking great. Cyrus looks like he's ready to kill half these poor townsmen, and if the wolves don't get them first. Or this crazy psycho who's just murdering them willy-nilly.
I don't know, but at the minute I'm too exhausted to do anything. Anything else, I'd have to dip into using blood magic, and we know how that goes.
Arthur, are you suggesting you have not been paying attention to this man's marvelous, and I mean marvelous, speech? I mean, for goodness sakes, I've been taking notes. And he shows you a paper. It's wet, but it has the words "duh" written on it. Of course, I take the best notes, son. And
That's probably like the funniest thing you've ever said, Bishop. Well done.
I am a poet. He takes the paper, balls it up, and kind of chucks it onto the step of one of the houses that he's, you know, the man's showing off. And this is where the great so-and-so lives. Finally, after what feels like ages, he brings you to what looks like basically a house, maybe slightly larger. And sadly, this is the inn. I have not been able to take this land to make it something proper, but for now, it will have to do for our honored guest, of course. All right, Fairy, and you go and take your humans with you.
Thank you. We'll come find you in the morning.
Oh, of course. You'll know me. I have the nicest house in the whole town.
Yes, I remember you showing us.
Excellent, excellent. But do you remember Miss Margaret?
Yes.
Oh, good. She would love to meet you, I'm sure. I'll get everyone together so you can have a nice conversation with them. You'll love it.
Thank you.
Of course. Someone bring me a carriage. I'm parched and tired. As you guys enter into this small inn, it seems somewhat homely. And stepping into it, you find yourself standing in front of a man, you can only guess? They have a dragon's head and scales running down their body. The scales are a light green. Welcome to the tavern. I'm sorry, the inn, and sometimes the tavern.
We'd like to stay at the inn, thank you. How many rooms do you have available?
Well, no one ever comes here, so I guess all of them?
3 rooms, please.
3, yeah, that's fine. That'll be 20 gold. 20 gold.
Bishop, you carry all the gold.
Of course, but this is like highway robbery.
How much would 2 rooms be then?
Oh, well, I was giving you a deal on. No. What if I give you 30 gold and you give us 5 rooms? Fine. Great. I think it's better that we all have our own little abodes, if you will. He places down the money. All right. Well, where are these rooms? They're upstairs. Pick any ones you want. Just make sure to flip the sign so that we know they're occupied. The 3 of you head upstairs. And Andrea goes to walk into her room. And she looks back at you and says, Arthur?
Yes?
How long have I been gone for?
I'm not sure exactly, but a very, very long time.
What about my mother?
To be honest, I'm not too sure about your mother. I don't know if she was out when I woke, when I stayed with your father. I didn't think to ask, to be honest.
Now, I'm just going to let you know, I would have asked for memorize expertise, but
I don't have
don't
it!
have that. So. Oh, okay. Arthur?
Yes?
Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome. If you need anything, just come get one of us.
Okay. She quietly closes her door. Bishop kind of shoves at you as you pass by him. My, quite the charmer in every spot, huh?
You need to calm down, Bishop.
Me, the calm one. Look at you. I mean, good grief, man. You come to rescue the damsel in distress, and next thing you know, you're just like, I am here for you, madam. I can do whatever you need.
I said we.
Whenever you need.
I said we.
You're just like, if you need me, call me. I'll be
No, I
here
said
in a
if you
hurry.
need anything, get one of us. Not just me. Not just me.
Oh, right. Because she's going to go to any one of us. Yeah, all right, charmer.
You never know.
Should
And
somebody...
For that little comment, Bishop, I think you should go get Cyrus and,
Oh, come on now. I'm tired. I did a lot today.
Excuse me, did you cause a massive thunderstorm and protect you guys? No.
Yeah, but I did make you feel better, and that helped.
You want to make me feel better again?
Not really.
Then go get Cyrus.
You're such a... You know what? Why are you not running this establishment?
Fine. Do you want to go get Ormond and I'll go get Cyrus?
I'm gonna be honest. He looks at you seriously. This town don't sit well with me. I think it best if either we go together or someone stays here with her. Now...
I'll stay here with her. You go get Cyrus.
That's fine. They seem to, between you and I, we seem to be the only ones treated like, well, actual people.
Yeah. And me, considering he calls me a fairy, I'm not 100% sure I should be going out.
Yeah, well, they don't make them like they used to, I guess.
Clearly. Just be careful.
You too, fairy. I'm kidding. Come on now. Don't look at me like that. I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Have you got a weapon with you, just in case?
Have you seen me lately? Arthur. He tips his hat. I am the weapon.
Can I chuck in my sword?
You certainly can.
Bishop, take my sword just in case. If I need a weapon, I can conjure one.
As you toss the blade, it disappears from your hand, and when you look behind you, you realize it's on your back. Nifty trick, Arthur, but, What do you want me to take?
The sword. So I grab the sword, hold it by the blade without cutting myself, and hand it to him.
As he takes it, I need you to do me a favor and roll me 2d8s.
Four.
Dun, dun.
Sorry, that took a while to come back.
I really did.
And a 1. 5.
So, as he takes the blade, his entire body gets hit with something, and he flies backwards, lands on his back, and takes 5 points of some sort of damage.
What the hell?
As he's laying down there, Arthur, it was funny the first time. That just hurt.
That wasn't me.
Look,
has he still got the sword? Oh.
No, he actually did not get it. It is still in your hand. Blade side up. So you're holding the blade still. But from what you saw as he reached for the blade, it knocked him back.
Okay, maybe there's something wrong with the sword. Just take the crossbow.
No. I don't want anything else from you and your cursed weapons.
Just, I don't know what's wrong with this sword, but let me...
Oh, really? And you just think I'm gonna touch your bomb extensive mage covered crossbow? You keep that garbage away from me.
Just be careful when you're out there, then.
I will. In fact, he checks himself. I do. He pulls out his hand crossbow. I still got it. It's all right. I just may have forgotten that it's here.
That you had a weapon this entire time.
I am the weapon. I told you that until you knocked me across the room.
Just go find Cyrus and Almond. Bring them here.
Bloody psychopath.
Shush.
He walks out of range.
Like how you said out of range.
It's like I'm just planning to use one of my blood abilities on him. Which one?
Never know. Never know. Can't trust you entirely yet.
Bloodshot on him!
So.
I decide to go into my room and lay down and rest. Not sleep, but rest to get grit back.
Okay, so what exactly do you imagine to be the difference?
I basically just lie down and just lay there and rest. But not fall asleep. Just looking at the ceiling, twiddling my thumbs.
Okay.
Well, and
here's what I'd like you to do for me.
I'm a roll.
Why don't you give me a toughness check? Make it a 17, and we'll let you have something close to what you want.
An 8. Lovely.
You are out. As soon as your head hits the pillow, you're gone.
Well, crap, but at least this means I'm definitely getting grit back.
So, you still have all of your life force.
Yes, I do.
So
I did not lose a single bit of life force. I'm very proud of that.
Yeah, I know. You're getting better. I'm so proud of that.
First time for everything.
That is huge. That's a huge positive.
For everyone watching, it is like literally just a big thing. If you haven't seen, go watch the other episodes.
Oh my God, he faints so much. This guy.
Correction, he fainted so much. I haven't fainted this
That's
time.
what I'm saying. But he used. You did. Yeah, like Arthur faints so much. Like he was worse than a Pokemon. It was just like, gee, Whitaker, man. You want to just have some, breathing with that fainting you're doing over there?
Yeah, it's like saying it's like sending Pikachu to verse Mewtwo.
Yes, while Pikachu is still injured to begin with. He's just like, broken leg Pikachu, I choose you! Pikachu's like, put me back in the ball, put me back in the ball! So, first things first.
Yeah.
You are actually going to start off by gaining 3 power points.
Oh,
because
hell yeah,
we didn't get them to you from last session. And you are
can I
getting
spend
them
those like right now?
What are you interested in?
I'm interested in my
extra grip, my hidden reserves, as
You're
it is called.
boosting that.
Yes,
Okay.
I want to boost that a bit more.
You can, for each point you spend on your hidden reserves, you will gain back, and you'll gain an extra 5. Now,
5. I'm currently at 15.
Right. Now, I will let you know, you still have an insane number of negatives on your actual...
Which is why I only want to use one of my points for that to boost that 15 to 20, and then figure out what I want to do. So I'm going to spend that point there.
All right.
1 point on that. So now I have 20 hidden reserves.
Gotcha.
Yep. And then I'm going to have a look at my negatives and see what one would best suit me. Now.
Ask your question. Player.
This also means that I leveled up as well, so does that mean my life force has gone up as well?
Oh, did you level up?
Did I level up last time?
Let's see. You just gained 3. So how many power points did you have to begin with?
I had
0, because I spent them all.
No. What was your maximum?
Oh, my maximum power points is 51.
51. So that puts you to 54. So you have not leveled up yet.
Damn. Well.
Yeah, because hold on. When was the last time we leveled you up? You were at level 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, so actually...
I'm power level 3 and a series power level 5.
15, 30, 45, and then 15 after that would be 60, I believe. Yeah, so 60. So, you are still level 3. You have been level 3 for quite a while, but it's been one hell of a level 3 ride.
It has been. I'm not even gonna lie.
You have been facing so much that it's been quite the adventure. So, you still got 2 power points. To increase one of your primary abilities, it'll cost 1. So.
Are you sure?
No. In other words, it will cost all of them. Like you'll get.
Yeah.
One upgrade.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah.
No. I made it sound confusing. That was on me. So you have 2 power points left.
2 points to get 1 ability point booster.
That is correct.
There you go.
So currently your awareness is at 0, your stamina is at 2, your strength at -3, your fighting's at -2, your agility.
What does stamina do for me again? Is that
stamina is basically your health, as well as your grit. So stamina also has to do with your aim when it comes to your blood powers.
Yeah.
The higher your aim
is. A useful ability,
but it would make sense to put my strength up a little bit.
Ooh, my gosh. 2 points? You gotta spend them somehow? What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? What you got? What's your plan? What are you thinking? Hang on, where's my watch? There it is.
I mean, I kind of
want a bit more health and a bit more stamina.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so I should let you know.
I haven't really run into the strength one that much, to be honest.
I should let you know. No, not really, because you're not the close range fighting sword. So I mean, you've been grappled
that
before.
One I can do without. The fighting one, maybe not though. It's the fighting one I've come across with parry, haven't I?
Right. So you currently have a 1 in that. Now I should let you know.
1 in my parry? That's not right.
You have a 1 as your total score. Remember, you have a -2 in fighting and a 3 in parry plus your fighting, for a grand total of 1 in your parry.
Right.
So, but here's the thing. When it comes to using your elemental abilities, your elemental abilities should end up, if I'm correct, using agility to hit.
Really?
I believe so. You're gonna make...
My agility is 0, so that's alright.
Yeah, so if you want to leave it at that, that is one option. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, huh. Oh, huh. Oops. That is not true. It actually requires your intelligence to hit.
So my intellect.
Right.
Then I definitely want... I don't want a negative on that, then.
Okay. So how about we spend that?
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Spend that on that to make that a 0 instead.
There you go.
It's better to have a 0 than a negative, people.
Yes.
Because a negative will just get you nowhere.
Well, it will definitely get you somewhere, just in the wrong direction.
It's just not the wrong direction, guys. Don't want to do that to yourself.
You came to save the girl, and instead you ended up grabbing the child, and you're like, oh no, wrong girl! And it's like, ah!
Okay.
Next thing you know, they call you the child grabber, and you're like,
intellect is now on a 0, and that's my 3 points spent.
Yup. So,
points well spent.
Hey man, hey, I would be inclined to agree with you on this circumstantial evidence. And
in other words, Sam's proud of me because I did good.
Hey man, you're growing up. Young Arthur's growing into a man.
And that also means...
nothing for any of your
I'm resting
skills.
As well, all my stuff is back to normal.
Yes, that is correct. So you will be regaining your maximum grit, as well as your maximum hidden reserves. Now, I should let you know, with hidden reserves, even if you take a short rest, you will regain your maximum hidden reserves.
Oh, that is nice.
Yep.
That is nice.
But that also means you have to be able to rest, which, you know, you've had so many options to. In fact, it seems...
if you were going to tell me that I could climb on top of Ormond and just ride him and rest like that, then I'd be pissed. You're going to tell me that now, aren't you?
It seems morning has come just in time.
Lovely. And I bet it's still raining.
It is pouring outside. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Makes sense.
And Cyrus, at least you think it's Cyrus, kind of knocks on your door and says, "Up and at 'em, Mage."
Sounds like Cyrus. Okay. I get up, I get dressed, I go.
Heading downstairs, there's some food left for you.
Food. Yum.
You are in the middle of what is, again, quite a homely meal. There's some eggs here, you know, some sort of meat. And as you're enjoying this lovely meal, the door opens. And you hear, "My word, did someone allow the boy out of the stables this early? It seems strange." "Ah, Fairy, it's you."
Hello.
"You sure I can't kill him?"
No, Cyrus. Just deal with it while we get this done.
There is a visible amount of rage building in your young elven friend. Well, I have brought the people together. I think it is important that you meet the fine citizens of this town.
Sure. Cyrus, do you want to wait here with Ormond and the rest of the group, and I'll go on my own?
You're gonna go on your own? You sure that's a smart idea?
If anything happens, I'll call for you. You'll hear me.
Why don't you at least take Bishop with you?
You just don't want him annoying you, do you?
Cyrus says nothing, but looks away.
I'll take that as a yes.
Just take the damn poet. Before I kill
Bishop,
him too.
you're with me. Let's go.
Are you sure you don't want to finish your breakfast? He says as he stuffs something into his mouth.
Yeah, we'll be there in 5 minutes.
Oh, no. Now would be most appropriate.
Bishop, let's go.
I really don't like this guy. As you step outside, a guard lifts an umbrella over this man's head. Thank you, Squire. It's Greg. Sir. You walk for, not that long, but the time is extended as he keeps repointing to the fancy houses he pointed to the evening before. The thing is, with it raining like this, you are drenched by the time you get to his office. Not his house, his office. As he opens the door, you begin to drip onto the floors. Oh my! Oh, that is a lot of water on you. You can't remove it with your magic powers or something.
That's not how my magic works.
That's disappointing, Fairy. I expected better of you. Squire, find them a towel or something. They're going to ruin my floors. Dry up, and we shall see you in immediately. No time wasted. Great. Good. I'm hungry. Someone find me. He walks through a door. I really do not like that man.
Where did your accent come from?
Which accent? Wait.
Remember you having such an accent.
Maybe the country just comes back to me.
Clearly.
Look, man, it's...
We just gotta keep our temper... Why am I the one that's not temperamental here?
Because you're
Why is
usually...
everybody else temperamental?
Because you're usually unconscious. That's the gist of it.
Bishop, I will slap you.
See, I knew you were temperamental, too. Just a bunch of temperamental boys all together.
Buddy. Only with you.
Come this way.
I suppose we better go, Bishop.
Oh, you got it. I'm gonna get right on up. So, as you guys come to a side room, the guy kind of tosses you a towel. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. Thanks for calling me my name.
Question, what's with this guy? Why is he like this?
Fat, ugly, and annoying, because he's rich. Anything else?
Don't you guys do something about it? Or do you just let him walk over you like this?
He brings money into this town. What are we supposed to do?
Kill him and take his money? I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds brilliant, but he looks around. Sadly, this guy has the connections to any of the people in town that are wealthy. So, he basically does all the trade deals by himself.
Ah. Well, maybe it's time for you guys to sort of take on your own trade.
Oh, wow. I'm sure we'll... Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Hey, just say the word, we can get rid of him. I've got a very angry elf that wants to. So, if you get tired of him, just let us know.
He looks you up and down. I'll hold you to that, Sylph.
At least I'm not being called a fairy, that's good. Thank you.
He kind of smiles, no problem. Better get out there before the giant ogre. Yeah.
Let's not keep him waiting.
Of course not. He's got plenty of weight on him as it is. And you hear, oh, burn. I like it. So, walking back into what you understood to be his office, you find yourself in what looks like a grand hall. It seems... It reminds you, IRL, of kind of the Oval Office, where it's unnecessarily fancy for the place where you just sit at a desk and do work. It has that, you know, while walking inside, the house itself is made of wood, and of course there's some brick to it. You recognize that someone spent way too much time in this specific office. You know, it's too large of a building. Everything about it just feels too grand, especially for a town of this sort. Good. Fairy! Come. I want you to meet the other wonderful citizens of this town. There are about 5 people here, and all of them are wearing clothes that are way too nice for this town. These are the citizens of this town. Please, we thank you for all the good work you've done for us so far, and of course the work you'll be doing.
Yes, how about we get on to discussion about that then?
Of course. What would you like to do?
Well, how about you tell us about the job and we'll decide if we want to take it.
Yeah, that's not how it works. How about this? I'll tell you about them and you go do with it. That should be fine, right, Fairy?
Yeah, we'll see. Tell us about the job first.
Well, it's nasty business, these creatures. They're running amok among our fair town, and you notice he's stumbling a lot over his words. And what he's saying seems to keep repeating itself. Like he's not giving you any details. But he's basically just saying they're creatures, they're running around, they attack, he wants you to get rid of them.
Right.
And that's what you get from his constantly repeating gist. Now, I'll see that you get 100 gold for the job.
And how many of these creatures are there?
Oh, you'll deal with that, I'm sure.
100 gold seems very little considering there could be thousands of them to deal with.
Give me a persuasion check. You're going to need to beat a 17.
Well, I don't know what just happened there.
You bumped into
But I got
it.
multiple numbers, does that count?
No.
Goddamn. Go on. Nat 20. Nat 20.
Now,
Ooh, 14.
here's the thing. Your persuasion is a grand total of -2.
That doesn't help.
The man, his jolly demeanor seems to turn sour quite quickly. Now listen here, Fairy. I've sent you on a job, a task, an errand. told you what you need to know. And I've offered you the money you'll be getting paid for it. Go, deal with these creatures. Don't return until you have. Are we clear?
I don't think I like your tone.
I don't think I like yours. Gods! It takes a moment, but about 10 people step into the room with their spears. Then 4 more. By the time a good 12 seconds has passed, you're surrounded by about 20 men. I allowed you passage, safe haven, within my walls, and you dare to mock me? You! He looks you up and down. A fairy.
So, let me get this straight. After what you've seen I can do, out of just one of my abilities, you really think that these spears are going to stop me from destroying this place? With you inside it. I don't think you should go down this path.
You may be right, but tell me, what of the man next to you? What of those in the inn? How do you think they'll survive?
Again, if you're dead, who's going to be given the order to kill?
Well, first of all, do you think your friend here will survive your powerful attacks?
And here's the thing, you weren't listening. It's one of my abilities. I have plenty others.
Alright, so, it sounds like you are attempting to intimidate this man.
A little bit, yeah.
So,
I'm gonna need you
to roll me an intimidation check.
God! God! No! Let me roll again. Wait, did I even roll the right one?
You did. That was a D20, and you got a 5 minus your 2.
Crap.
And those exactly are the words you hear from Bishop as the heavyset man says, "Let's test that theory. Gods kill him. Roll me initiative."
Shit. I knew I shouldn't have brought Bishop.
Arthur versus...
15.
Arthur versus the 20 men. So,
okay. Let me see.
You are first up on the initiative scene. Now, allow me to paint the picture for you to understand. The room itself that you're in, again, it's a large room. So we're talking probably about 30 feet, give or take.
Ah, shit.
And while normally that wouldn't be an issue for you, you're at the far end of it. And he has, in this time, been stepping further further back.
What is the room's width from like wall to wall?
It's a circular-esque room, more of an octagon kind of thing.
Is it 30 feet all round, basically? So
right, it's basically a 30-foot circle. So, again, there might be some corners that are a little bit further out past that 30, making it like 35 feet at the corners, but...
Oh, that's even worse. No, because I'm reading my frost barrier. I was thinking what I could do is wall off me and Bishop from the actual guards itself. I can't do that, can I?
Here's the thing. The 20 guards are surrounding you, and your wall...
Oh, they're surrounding us, right.
The wall is 10 feet by 5 feet. So it's basically, it would guard you and Bishop from what's directly in front of you. But it will not save you from those surrounding you.
Right.
So...
Give me a minute to think. Give me a second.
You hear whispered in your ear, "Give 'em hell, and we'll let you know who fixed the problem."
You got it. Can you get out, Bishop?
Nope. Give them hell, and we'll let you know who fixed the problem.
Do you mean Ormond?
I didn't want you to tell anyone that he could guess.
Right. That's it. You have left me no choice!
And you me.
Sadly, this room will not save you. I go to use Thunderstorm.
So, Thunderstorm is going to hit in a 25-foot area.
It is a 25-foot cube. That is correct.
So,
yes.
It
but
will...
the guards are at least in that because they're surrounding me.
It will catch them, and it will also catch your ally. Other than that, it won't actually... It may catch one or two of the people that... You know, again, they were kind of backing up, but they haven't backed up to his range. So it will probably catch a couple of them, too. However, go ahead and roll me... What is it? 3d10, I believe, right?
No, it's, yeah, 3d10, yeah.
Alright. See? Read it right. I read the room. Almost as well as you were about to electrocute the room.
Oh, yeah. Wait, hold up. Yeah. Yeah, so I didn't see what that was. What was that?
No. I trust you to do it again.
Okay, fine. I didn't see that. I was reading it to make sure that I couldn't get any far. So that's a 2. And that's a 7.
9. The one time I walk away to get water is the one time you roll. It's like, oops. Well, yeah.
And a 6.
Alright, so 2, 7, and a 6 for a total of 15. Hidden reserves.
I'll take that out of my... Yep, hidden reserves.
That's right. Look at that. Perfect timing to get that extra 5. It's like, alright, I'm going to use that extra 5 so I can get a little hidden reserves, because I'm about to blow all of it as I murder a huge chunk of a town.
Yep, 100%, you know it.
Alright, so why don't you go ahead and roll me the damage. Let's see how we do.
Oh, hell yeah. This is what I bet.
So, 66 plus 6.
Let's kill these bastards.
Oh, God.
2. Any day now, thank you. Another 2.
4.
Luckily, they are just normal guards, and they do not possess any magical abilities, so I can't see that. That
was another 4. Grand total of 8.
2.
10.
Come on, I'm gonna need a really good one. Come on. 3.
13.
One more roll.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Come on. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes! Oh, a 6!
For a grand total of 18.
Oh, damn. Plus that extra 6, boy!
So, currently, that will be 24 points of damage.
Oofed.
So,
and there's a lightning storm going on outside, so do I get a bonus from that, or does it not count because I'm inside?
Here's the thing. As the lightning circles from outside, overhead, above the building, a couple people look out their windows as this massively large circle, swirling with electricity, opens up directly above the mayor's office. Quotations. Office.
Office.
the charge of electricity tears through it. And what do you say as this storm prepares to hit everyone in this very, very small area?
Brace yourself. This is going to hurt. Thunderstorm attack!
The building's roof tumbles in. And I want you to go ahead and roll me an extra 1d8 as the water and lightning mix in such a way.
Oh, a d8, sorry. Yeet. D8. Is it? No. Wait. No,
it's a pretty diamond.
It's the pretty diamond? Ah, crap, so not this ugly one. Right.
No, wait. Don't, yes, there you go.
No,
that looks like it's right. Whee!
A 1. Crap.
1. Okay,
well,
so that's going to be a grand total of 25.
Nice.
As well as that, adding on that extra explosion of electricity.
Yup.
However, I do need you to give me a dodge check. Because the roof is collapsing. Yes.
Beforehand, as a reaction...
Yes, sir.
I'd like to use Flash Step.
Yes, sir. What does Flash Step do?
As a reaction, expend 3d4 grit to activate this power with 2 charges. You can expend the charge to enact one of the following effects. Your next dodge or parry check gains 1 additional degree of success. Become the first... Become first in the individual...
Initiative order. Gotcha.
Yeah, that one.
And what's the last one?
Reading with dyslexia. You should try it sometime.
I'll be alright.
Double your movement distance until the end of the round.
Okay, so what are you planning on? Let's see.
The dodge and parry.
The dodge and parry is what we're looking for.
The second you said it, I was like, yo, Flash Step, you gonna save me here.
So, here's the thing. Since you can expend a charge, if you'd like, you can attempt to expend both charges to do 2 separate things all at the same time.
Is it possible that I could use this Flash Step as like a sort of teleport so that I dodge up to where that big fat dude is that's been calling me a fairy?
Then what you're looking...
Is that a possibility?
What you're looking for is to double your movement distance till the end of the round, as well as increasing your dodge and parry check by 1 additional
the 2 charges.
Yep. Let's try that. So, first of all, let's start off by expending that grit.
Yup,
so,
you got
3d4?
3d4. Ooh,
4.
We want the low rolls.
We're going low.
Let's see if I can pick up the goddamn dice.
Having some moments there.
Come on. 4.
Ooh, 8.
Only one more.
Ooh, 16 points of grit removed from you. So
we'll take 5 of that from the hidden reserves.
That's correct. So your hidden reserves is spent.
Now 0.
That's right. But that means you're only down... I still have
22 grit left from my original
11.
grit.
Yeah, 11 grit left now that you've used it.
Which goes down to 11, yep.
Right. So, now, I'm going to need that dodge check.
Yup, that's a d20. Oop, I didn't mean to throw it, but alright. 16! Right. Works out!
Works out perfectly. For a grand total of 21. So, as the roof itself begins to fall towards you, you watch the world around you slow. The drops of water almost stop in midair. And you can reach out and literally touch one. And it only loses its shape for a moment, before slowly beginning to move again. You see a huge beam coming towards you, and you step to the side as it collapses and shatters, spraying Bishop with 1 or 2 shards. It takes a moment for you to realize that all of these men are wearing metal.
Oh.
And they are quite literally fried inside their armor. It's not a painful death. At least you wouldn't imagine it would be. As it happens in an instant. Their skin goes from being one color to an ashy black.
Damn.
And some of them don't have skin left. Another piece of the roof comes down, and you watch it crush one of the people you had been brought in to meet. Again, they didn't even fully look up. And as you move forward, you realize there's one person who will not get harmed in all of this. One man who has clearly roused your ire. And in slow motion, it seems, you step towards him. He can't see you, and you recognize that. And as the roof collapses in, you turn for just a moment more to realize Bishop is buried somewhere under there. But as the rain begins to fall again at normal speed, the man... Oh! As you are standing directly in front of him. Don't you think about it. I'll have...
What are you gonna do now? I warned you this would happen.
You killed your own man.
So what does that say for you?
You notice that his once dry pants have suddenly become soaked. And he is not being pelted with rain. Give me a perception check.
Well, crap.
There you go.
8.
Wow, it's funny because it actually landed on 8 before as well.
Did it actually? Wow,
it really did. That is actually quite funny. So, you don't hear it at first, but after a moment of staring at this man, finally it reaches your ears. Werewolves in the city! Werewolves in the town! Werewolves inside! And with that, we come to the end of our session.
No! Oh, but it was getting so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have enjoyed your time here with us,
I have.
Please do remember to like, share this video with your friends, subscribe to High Tier Gaming, and of course hit that bell button to receive notifications when we upload new content.
Yeah, you know it.
Which we're dropping every Tuesday Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Over on the Twitch side, please do remember to follow us over there. We always enjoy having you.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, have I missed anything, my friend?
No. Just as a heads up, I have said this in a couple of other videos. Me and Sam are looking at some new possibilities. Now, we're not going to tell you when just yet, because we're still looking into it. But make sure that you stay tuned for some new content, some possible new platforms, maybe. Don't want to give too much away, but yeah, make sure that you like and subscribe, and you follow on Twitch, and just make sure you share it around with as many people as possible. Otherwise, you get whipped by Sam.
Well, they don't call me the Dungeon Master for nothing.
Whipping dice.
I'm just saying, they don't call me the Dungeon Master for nothing.
Exactly, guys. And you don't want to be enslaved by this guy. Trust me.
Whoa,
that's so loud.
That's a big that's a pretty harsh terminology. I don't know if I agree with that.
I mean, I've not been enslaved for that long. What do you mean? No.
There you go. It's only been a few, years. Yeah, you're used to it by now, anyway. All right. Until next time, guys. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Did I figure it out? Nope, I did not figure it out yet. Oh wait, hey, I can make myself a third person. That's funny. Oh wait. Can I can't actually see myself. Okay. Until next time, guys. We will see you in our next video. All right, Jay. You know how it is. You know the rules with the whip.
Oh God!
Take it easy, guys.
I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Oh no, I can't even aim. Oh, there we go. Figured it out.
See ya next time.
Take it